Audio Jungle.
Alright, hello everyone. My name is Kieran Conley and I will be on commentary for this match. Right into a collar and elbow right away, these two. Now, you may be wondering, where's the referee? Now, our referee also happens to be our chairman, Jake, shooting over and going into a arm bar, twisting it round. Kid rolling through, but Jake pushes him right back down, right into the cover.
Two.
You can still hear that count. That would be because we do have a referee. Unfortunately, he can't be here right now. Jake going right for that side headlock there. Now, our referee right now is away, being a chairman. Kid fighting out of this one. And he's sorting something out that I have personally requested. I will go into that later. DDT! Right into the cover there by Kid and Jake kicking out. Now, yes, unfortunately there is no referee here to enforce the rules, but these men, full of honor, they will ensure that anything that happens will go down will be completely clean and fine. Kid right there with a little toe kick, right to get out of that collar and elbow, and strikes right across the back of the neck. A kick to the face, that looked brutally painful, and right into that submission hold there. Kid is a very physical worker. He relies on those strikes, those kicks, oh so painful looking, painful sounding, using occasional holds to try and weaken opponents. Jake spinning right around, going for the jackknife cover on the Kid, and the Kid kicks out. Both these men right back over their feet. Jake taking his shirt off. That thermal doesn't look very cooling. It looks quite hot, so I can imagine why he wanted to take that off. And get more flexibility and everything. Right back into the corner though. Again, Jake shooting over and going for that armbar again. And Kid fighting out, but Jake still staying on, putting pressure on that elbow, on that shoulder, on that wrist. And look at that, going right round into a hammerlock. Kid trying to find a way to fight out, in a lot of pain right now. Oh, and using a stunner there. Driving Jake's throat right down, and now into a cover.
1, 2.
His shoulder, and that looked really painful. Oh, now those stomps, those are so painful stomps. So, once again, Kid. Oh, now into another kind of modified chokehold here. Jake, will he submit? Will he? We've never seen anyone, I don't think, submit in IWF yet. Oh, now right on the cover there. Smart. Jake is a smart man in the ring. Going right for that side headlock again. See, he knows how to weaken his opponents. He's very big on the wrestling. You see people like Kid and Hysteria who very much, and that Kid there with a rope break, very much, both of them very much like to stick with strikes. And just Hysteria, especially throwing his opponents just on the floor. Very inelegant. But Jake here going for a front-facing headlock. And now for a gator roll. So yeah, he's very wrestling oriented. This move here is very not nice. It dazes you, confuses you. Kid trying to get up. Jake pushing him right back down on the floor. He can't. He's just trying to stay completely in control of Kid here. Oh no, and a headstand into an interesting looking submission maneuver here. Some places call that the last chance read. Is very impressive. Will Kid submit here? I personally don't think so. The one we've seen. And now Kid, look at that, getting right out of it. As we know, Jake has beaten the Wrestling Kid before. Wrestling Kid though was not IWF champion at the time. Things have indeed changed. Things can change on a dime here now. Oh, and that kick right to the face, the sickening thud as his toe connects with the nose.
1,
getting into another cover and kicking right out. There is no keeping this Kid down. Oh, and those mighty thuds right across the back and the neck. And now Jake pushing the Wrestling Kid against the pallet there. Oh, we know what he does when he gets here. Going for that running knee. But no, Kid not going to let it happen. And here we go. The second opponent's going to come in. Who could it be? Anyone on the IWF roster. It's Hysteria. Jake to the running knee. Knocking the Wrestling Kid right over. Wrestling Kid's out cold. And here comes Hysteria. We know what this guy's like. Very intimidating, and now right in there, right at the stare down with Jake, these two men started this whole thing, this whole company, right off the backs of these two men, and now going right after one another with those vicious forearm strikes. And now slowing down these two men, just wearing each other out right away. Now right again, and Hysteria down to a knee now.
Hey!
Oh, and the Wrestling Kid, what's he doing up there? Flying crossbody, taking both men out. All three men taken down. Who got the worst of that? I guess only time will tell. Who will be the first to stand up? Who's the one to get the worst of that? Who's the one to get the best of that? Kid, I'm assuming, got the best of that, considering he had two men to land on. And indeed, Kid up first. Hysteria down on all fours, going after Hysteria first. We know that he has beaten Hysteria twice now. Once again, going for those strikes across the back of the neck. We know that Hysteria has a history of head issues. Bringing right down on his head, as I say that, in the DDT. That is not nice. And into the pin here, and Jake breaking it up. We know that Hysteria he's taken a lot of injuries to the head. No, Jake going for a pin, and Hysteria kicking out this time. We know that he's sustained a lot of injuries to the head. He's a man that doesn't try to protect his body when he's in the ring. Going for that Jake on that with that kick right there on the Wrestling Kid. We know that Hysteria doesn't really protect himself. He just does what he has to do and throws all caution to the wind. And now Jake going for what looks like a DDT. Hysteria trying to stop it. Oh, and what's this? We don't usually see Hysteria going for this. This is wrestling. This is not Hysteria's ball up there. Yanking on that shoulder, torquing the arm. Jake doing a roll through. Another roll through. Loosening Hysteria's grip. There we go. And into that DDT. Hysteria once again landing on his head. That's just painful. That's just difficult to watch every time, just knowing what this man's been through. He went through a serious concussion once. Oh, now DDT on the Kid. DDTs for everyone. We know that Hysteria was once out for 3 months because of sustained head issues. Now with a pin from the wrestler who kicks out Hysteria. Look at that. Didn't even realize. That is not good. Someone should stop that man. Oh, now Kid rolling over into the pin, and once again Jake kicking out. Hysteria once again. He needs to get on this. He needs to get in the match. He needs to shake those cobwebs right now. Otherwise, he is going to lose his chance at that championship. And there we go. Hysteria out of nowhere. We know he can do this. Just coming out of nowhere with that fire and that passion. Now stomping on the ribs and the arm of the Wrestling Kid. And we all know, an armbar. We all know that Hysteria can be. Oh, and now a pin. Right from Jake, but Hysteria kicks out. And now Jake striking the head again. He knows definitely where to go, and Hysteria kicking out of another pin from Jake there. And now all three men down once again. Hysteria back up. Ooh! Little toe punt right to the face of Jake. We've seen too many of those in this match. Into a pin. Oh! Jake kicking out, but the Wrestling Kid just driving an elbow right to the heart of Jake. Now into the cover. Now Hysteria's in it. Now he pulls the Wrestling Kid right off of him. Oh, and spiking the Wrestling Kid's head off the floor. And now the cover, and Jake breaks it up. Now Jake going after Hysteria again. What's he doing here? Sitting Hysteria up. What's going on? Ooh! Drop kick right to the face. Painful looking move. Both heels bouncing. Oh, and a drop kick from the Kid. Just kicking Jake right off Hysteria. And now a pin from the Wrestling Kid as well. But Hysteria still manages to kick out. This man, we all know Hysteria is a tough son of a bitch. Never going down. Always getting back up. We saw he got battered in his last match with Jay. But he kept getting back up. Almost to the point where it looked like he could have won before Jay just hit him with that last final brutal spear and put an end to all of it. All three of these men now. Wrestling Kid kicking Jay in the stomach. Could he be setting up for that knee? Hysteria now going for a clothesline into a super kick from the Wrestling Kid. That looked painful. Oh! Oh my goodness. Those two men taking each other down, both with the same move. He hit that meaty, that sickening thud as they just hit each other right across the chest, taking each other down. That was brutal. Jake most likely winded, just trying to crawl away, and Kid just realizing that this separation could be good for both men. Hysteria's just gone. He seems to have fallen out the ring, and here we go with the third opponent. Who could this be? And here he is. Here he goes, right off the bat. We all know that he likes to do it, just slamming the kid right into Jake. We all know that Jay loves to do that. Just comes out of nowhere, strong and powerful, going for that cannonball. Just throwing that 260-pound frame right against Jake's body. And this is the reason why our referee is not here today. I have personally requested myself, Kieran Conley versus Jay, number 2, the match that you have all wanted, the opportunity that I have wanted ever since he broke 2 of my goddamn ribs. I think this man's a coward for striking in early. I understand he's big and he's brutal, and here we go. This doesn't look good for Jake. He's got him up on the shoulders. He's got a table out. This is all kinds of disastrous. And oh no! Gorilla press slam right through that table. That looked painful. It didn't even break. His ribs just colliding with the side of that table.
Jesus.
He could have punctured ribs.
You're going back with that championship.
Punctured lungs, sorry. He could have broken ribs, like what happened to me with Jay, which is why I'm going to do even better. Hysteria now with a trash can, just putting it on the head of Jay. This is brilliant strategy. Kick right to the head. And now he's going at the kid with those forearms. He's going for a headlock driver. This match has won him championships. He's going for that pin. He almost got it, but the kid kicks out. So close there, and Jay looks stunned. He looks. Now Hysteria going after Jay with that single leg drop kick, and now a big kick right to the chest. We all know that the bigger guys, if you will say, can tend to have more of a susceptibility to heart problems. That could be very dangerous for Jay to get kicked in the chest like that. Especially for Hysteria to then follow it up with a big kick. And now Hysteria just wailing on him. Just wailing on his head, trying to wear him down. And now Hysteria, trying to get him up, but Jay now fighting back, seemingly wearing off all of that damage and that pain. Hysteria striking again. Is he going to lift him? What? Oh my God! He actually managed to lift him, but Jay driving him right back down, using that weight just to shift a tiny bit, pushing Hysteria right back down. That was incredible. No one has ever had the strength to lift Jay in IWF before. That was incredible. Hysteria, not a very big man, but oh my God, he apparently has that power and that strength to lift him. But Jay using that control over his body, now going for that big spear, right into the pallet. Hysteria moving out the way. Now Hysteria going for the headlock driver. What could it be happening here? He hits it. He's beating people with that. That has the capability to put you in the hospital, but he's too exhausted. He can't pin him. Now the wrestling kid is there. Wrestling kid up, setting up for that knee. That knee that had won him the championship. He is the champion because of this knee on Hysteria. This could be the end. Jake coming out of nowhere with a low blow. What? Throwing him against the pallet. What is this? I can't believe this. What is he doing? This is not the Jake we know. What has gotten into him? Setting up for that curb stomp. What's it? Why is he pulling down his knee pad? He doesn't need his knees for a curb stomp. What is he doing? He's now doing the kid's stomp. He hit him! He hit him with the kid's knee! What is he doing? What has gotten into Jake? And now going for the pin! 2, and oh my God, 3! That's it! Jake is the new IWF champion! What have we just seen here today? Jake, you're new. For better or for worse, IWF champion.